Rolling back the policies of remain in Mexico, I make no apologies for that. First time ever we've told people they can't come to America. That ends. The cage is closed. And those who come seeking asylum, we should immediately have the capacity to absorb them. The idea that they are being sent home by this guy and they want to do that, we owe them. We owe them.
Only felons get deported and everyone else gets to stay.
Yes.
We got to talk about Joe Scarborough and Joe Biden's terrible border policies today. Joe Scarborough thought it would be a great idea to go on live TV and just blatantly lie. So we're going to address it, as we always do, right? Because, you know, they love trying to fact check us. I think it's time we return the favor, right? I think it's time we return the favor. Like, share, comment, and hit that subscribe button if you are new. And let's dive in.
If I were a Democrat running for office, I would do this. I would be carrying this around all day. Look at what the Republicans are doing to you. Look what Donald Trump's doing to you. Donald Trump said, and by the way, this is for you at home. So come to the at-home camera, TJ. Thank you. God bless you. So good at this.
On the front of that newspaper is the clip. Actually, I made a YouTube short on it yesterday. You know, the migrants running across the border, pushing past. I believe that is the National Guard there, and you know, running to the border. That's what's on the front page of the New York Post that he is holding, and it says onslaught. And of course, he's blaming Trump for it.
And you think you just started last week. So I'm joking, TJ. So, TJ, can I get a TJ cam? I hope TJ's in.
Not yet, not this second.
Okay,
Oh,
good.
wow.
Okay, good.
He's not feeling pretty.
He's in his underwear, right? He's in his underwear at home. He's got one of those things at home. I was afraid I was like picking on a director that mattered. But no, TJ's there. So, TJ's been with us for 20 years, by the way. He's family. But I
Can't get rid of him.
I would carry this around. Because see this onslaught headline? The only thing the Post didn't tell you is Donald Trump said, blame me for this. Donald Trump said, kill the bill and blame me for everything that happens after this point. Donald Trump said, blame me. So yes, Donald, we are blaming you. We're blaming Mini-Me Mike Johnson for following your orders. We're blaming Republicans who begged for a tough border bill, but like the Wall Street Journal editorial page said, couldn't take yes for an answer. So yes, there is an onslaught in the southern border still. And it's all Donald Trump's fault. You know who says that? Donald Trump. Donald Trump says blame him for this.
Blame Trump. You know, that's a recurring theme with these Democrats. Blame Trump. Blame Republicans. Blame Trump. Trump's not even in office. How is it Trump's fault? I mean, they're basically admitting that they can't get anything done. That they can't do anything if that's the case, right? And if they can't get anything done, then why are you in office? Might as well let Trump step in, right? I'm just saying. But to Joe Scarborough, to you, I present this video. And to all Democrats who want to blame Donald Trump, I present to you this video. It's not Trump's fault. It's Joe Biden's fault. It always has been Joe Biden's fault. Trump had the border closed. And that's a fact.
The only reason the border is not secure is Donald Trump and his MAGA Republican friends.
Every executive order this president has issued relating to the border and relating to dealing with the Hispanic community is going to be pulled back. We're not going to be fooling with that.
I don't.
Oh. So all of Trump's border policies that he had in place were pulled back when you stepped in office, is what you just said, Joe Biden. Now the truth is coming out.
For a second, we're the nation that builds walls and whips up hysteria over immigration. No one will be deported in my administration. First time ever.
No one will be deported? Joe Biden said it himself.
Ever we've told people they can't come to America. That ends. First time ever we've told people they can't come to America. That ends. The cage is closed.
Should undocumented immigrants arrested by local police be turned over to immigration officials?
No.
Trump's
These are Joe Biden's words. These are, don't you just love the internet, right? Because the clips, they live on forever, and we can just play them, right? For everybody to see. Joe Biden admitting the border crisis is his fault. It's his, no one else's. Make sure you guys are sharing this video too. America needs to see it.
cruel and humane border policies, remain in Mexico program. I mean, all of this is going to take time, not a long time, but it's going to take, you have to be prepared so we don't create another crisis. This is the first time ever you've had to seek asylum in a third country. It's outrageous. It's outrageous.
Most of the people that you deported didn't have a criminal record.
I think it was a big mistake. No one will be deported at all. We're not going to deport anybody who, in fact, has not in this country committed a felony. I would hold ICE agents accountable if, in fact, they stepped over my executive orders, which is you only arrest for the purpose of dealing with a felony that's committed, and I don't count drunk driving as a felony.
ICE is going to go back to school. We got to surge resources to the asylum protectors. There's so much we can do.
I'll reverse Trump's detrimental asylum policies. Raise our target for refugees. I would immediately, as president, surge to the border. I would end this notion for the first time in history that people seeking asylum have to be in squalor on the other side of the river. I would also surge to the border. Immigration judges to make decisions immediately. And no one would be put in jail while waiting for their hearing. And those who come seeking asylum, we should immediately have the capacity to absorb them, keep them safe until they can be heard.
A 15-second, if you could, if you wish to answer. Should someone who is here without documents, and that is his only offense, should that person be deported?
That person should not be the focus of deportation. This is the first president in the history of the United States of America that anybody seeking asylum has to do it in another country. That's never happened before in America. That's never happened before in America.
Only felons get deported and everyone else has to stay.
Yes. The idea that they are being sent home by this guy and they want to do that is they've gone to a country they've never seen before. We owe them. We owe them. We immediately surge to the border. All those people are seeking asylum. They deserve to be heard. That's who we are. We're a nation that says if you want to flee and you're fleeing oppression, you should come. Rolling back the policies of remain in Mexico, sitting on the edge of the Rio Grande in a muddy circumstance with not enough to eat. I make no apologies for that. I make no apologies for ending programs that did not exist before Trump became president. The only reason the border is not secure is Donald Trump and his MAGA Republican friends.
Now, whose fault is it, Joe? Democrats? Whose fault is it? Exactly. Your own leader himself, Joe Biden, talking to all Democrats, has admitted it. We got him on tape. We got the footage. So stop lying. Tell the truth. It's your fault, Democrats, and no one else's. The video just proved it. What more can I say? Those were Joe Biden's words, not mine. It's the great thing about the internet. That's the great thing about the internet. We could just pull up the clips and prove people like Joe Scarborough wrong. Like, come on. Like, you're going to get on national television and lie and say, oh, well, this is Trump's fault. It's all Trump's fault. When Joe Biden's on camera admitting it's actually his. All right. Try that if you want. It ain't working. And I rest my case. Y'all let me know what you thought about this one in the comment section below. Like, share, comment, and hit that subscribe button before you go. Peace and love. I'm out.